really quick. That just helps with, so we get the shoulders going too. Hopefully my helper won't be too helpful, but yeah, don't worry, I won't post this one. So I think always really important for you, especially, I'm gonna move this over just a little bit. Before I go to the towel, that is these big step back lunges, where you're really reaching back, squeezing the glute on that back leg. Start opening up those hip flexors. And I don't know about you, but my balance is terrible, so I tend to strategically place myself near the wall. So just for a little bit of balance. The hip flexors are tough. All right, this time let's bring it all the way down to a half kneel. That's kind of what I was going for. And now if you've got a towel or anything, I mean, it can be a pillowcase or whatever. We're gonna go just from that half kneeling position, lean in and bring it back. You wanna really squeeze that back glute as you lean in. It's the tension on the towel. Let's do 3 more just like this. Definitely try not to arch your back, but just lean into it. All right, on that last one, give it a little side bend. Just a little bit. Keep squeezing that back glute. And relax it. Set the towel down. Pin your front arm on the front knee and let's open up that upper back a little bit. And bring it back here, and then let's go ahead and put your fingers behind your ears. And we're gonna do just upper body rotation. Go 5 times. All right, last one. And we're gonna do the rear foot elevated hip flexor stretch a couple ways. So we'll do it with a towel first, but I will also show you putting it up like on the couch. So if you have something you can grab your back leg with, towel's good, belt, pillowcase, anything. Always try not to arch your back. Squeeze the glutes of the leg we're trying to stretch. You should really feel a little bit more on the front of your thigh. Set that down. And then let's go ahead and go to the other side. So same thing. We're also going to get those hip rotators that can be a little troubling. So let's start off with lean in. As you're reaching up over your head, it's good tension on the towel, squeezing those shoulder blades. Actively squeeze the glute of the leg that's back. Just try not to arch your back if you can help it. Let's do 1 more here. That last one, give a little side bend. Squeeze that glute. Bring it back up. Take that opposite forearm. Pin it on that front knee. Nice trunk rotation. Bring it back. Let's put your hands once again behind your ears. 5 rotations towards the front knee. All right, last one there. And then let's go ahead and take that towel, get it underneath, grab it however you can, lean in, but don't arch your back, and squeeze that glute of the leg you're trying to stretch. By squeezing the muscle on the opposite side, it sort of forces a little more relaxation of the muscle that we're trying to stretch. It's a fancy word called reciprocal inhibition, but it works. All right, set that down. Before we do our rear foot elevated, I want to address the hip rotators. So we're actually going to go into what's called the tall plank position. If that's hard on your wrists, you can try this. We're not going to stay in this position very long. Actually, all I want you to do, bring one leg up in front of you, and then to your comfort level, you can use the towel to reach forward if you want. Let yourself drape over that leg. You can decide if the back leg should be straight or if you want to relax down. That doesn't matter too much. What we're trying to get are those hip rotator muscles that can be super tight.
Yeah, this is my favorite.
And reaching forward does help with your shoulders. We're not done with this towel yet. All right, let's go ahead and switch. Bring the other one up. Let yourself sink down to your comfort level. I'm about as tight as a broomstick, actually, and these classes help me tremendously. Teaching them has been amazing. My range of motion is definitely better. I feel a difference big time. And stay at your comfort level. Let your head hang down. All right. And bring it back up. Let's go to your hands and knees. And what we're going to do here is an opposite arm and leg reach. We're only going to do 3 on each side. All right, last one there. But then before we go anywhere, one hand behind your ear. And we're going to do, again, 5 of these just upper back rotations. And last one. All right, switch sides. All right, last one there. And before I go over to the couch, let's take the towel here. Gonna sit straight out. Actually, go ahead and lay back. You may not use the towel, but take one leg, cross it over the other, and you're gonna pull that knee towards your chest, however you're comfortable. If you need the towel to do that, do it. What you should feel is a nice pull on the outside of those hip rotator muscles. Then gently sit that foot down. Take your top knee and put your hand right next to your knee, trying to keep your hips on the floor. You're just going to apply some tension. And that should go all the way up to the side of that glute. Now I'm going to try something here. I'm not sure if my towel is going to be a little short for this one. Oh, almost. Straight leg. Just trying to pull that leg kind of towards the floor. All right, go ahead and switch sides. Cross it over. I find it's a little more manageable to bring the other knee up and just hold on to that leg for a second. Again, you should get a nice pull right through here in the hip rotators. Then set that other foot down. Little tension on the side of your knee, trying to keep your hips on the floor. Just put some tension on the side of that knee. You should get something going on all the way up here. And then we can try the towel with the other side. Sometimes the longer one works a little bit better for this, but one leg down, pulling it across your body, except that I'm a little too close to my wall. It's all right. I'm still getting a crazy stretch right here, and I'm hardly pulling that at all. All right. Now let's go ahead and put your hands behind your thighs. Roll yourself up. Before we do another rear foot elevated stretch, if you can sit comfortably on the floor, great. If not, do this in a chair. And that is take the towel behind your head and you're gonna reach it up and down. My hair is getting in the way, but that's all right. Again, totally do this in a chair. If you feel like you're not able to sit yourself up supported or comfortably on the floor. All right. I'm gonna come on my knees for this one. We can take the towel, go behind your head, one arm, pull the other one towards the floor. And then switch sides. All right, then one of the greatest things ever to do with the towel, let it become a hammock for your head. You're just gonna hold it, let your neck relax back, all the weight of your head in the towel. This actually feels great lying down, just taking all the tension off your neck. Or if there's someone who's willing to hold the towel for you, that's even better. Having someone else hold your neck hammock. But now I'm gonna go ahead and just take my little nap over here. Hopefully my helper stays right where it is. So my plan over here is to put one foot on something soft. So the couch works great. If you have anything that's a little softer, it's a little better. But just putting that back foot up, and what you'll feel immediately is we're going to get a much better stretch here than we can holding on with our hands or with the towel or anything else. So you definitely don't want to arch your back, but just fold that leg up as much as it's willing to go and squeeze that glute. Reach up at the same time, and you should be feeling an incredible stretch down the front of your thigh. These are the muscles that get so tight when you sit in a chair all day. You can add a little side bend and rotation, which will intensify it a little bit more. However, I always want to say too, don't go past the point of pain. When you're ready, go ahead and switch sides. And this is a great height, but there's lots of other ways that you could do this. So again, fold back, squeeze that back glute. Reach the same arm up in the air. Definitely try not to arch through your lower back. And if you want, you can add that little side bend. Oh, I could do that one all day. So good. But we don't have all day. So whenever you're ready, you can bring that other foot down. Just slowly roll up. Don't stand up too fast. But before I sign you off here, let's just do a couple more chest openers to really, really get those back muscles and those chest muscles moving a little more. Another really good one you can do if you're finding that you're just being really tight through here. I like to get kind of close to the wall. Put one arm behind you, try to keep your hips facing forward. And we do some semicircles. That might be really hard if you're really tight. You can start a little farther away. But it just gives you a little bit of range of motion and it's kind of hard to get otherwise. Just do a couple of those on each side. I used to think stretching for 10 minutes was a long time. Now I love a full 25-minute total body stretch class because it's wonderful. All right.